I need to be writing every day. I know this because what I want is to have my whole series published. I have 2 books published so far. They are Waterweaver and Terraweaver. And both of the books are based in the same Chroma realm, which Chroma, colors. Everything is broken. There's different color realms in the world, and that means there's 7 books. And my goal in life right now, well, I can't say right now because it's such a long goal, but my goal is to have the 7-book series written and published. I have little goals. I'd like to make enough money from the books that I don't have to actually go to my serving shifts. But like that plays into having 7 books written. Write the 7 books, write them all. And how do you write 7 books? 1 word at a time. And so I have been really doing a lot of self-reflection, and that is actually like kind of what these books are anyway. They are self-reflection. I came up with the idea for Waterweaver. I didn't even want to be an author. Like it wasn't something like that was driving me. I want to write a book. I want to be an author. It was more this story won't get out of my head. Like I gotta, this story is not leaving me alone. Let's put it down on paper. And then this story exists. Let's share it with the world. So that's how I came to this path. And now I have this kind of driving, like, you have the whole series to write, and that is overwhelming. And each book, because it's color realms and the magic is emotion based, is kind of this own like personal, like, what am I working through right now? How does it apply to what these color tenets mean? And the emotions that power blue are honesty, intelligence, calm, responsibility, and oh my gosh, which one did I not do? Order. So having those together while thinking of my story was this own like personal journey for me too. So the same thing happened with the orange book. I looked at those things. How does this affect me in my life? How am I growing? And how can my character grow? And how can other people, the readers and the small characters, take these tenets and emotions and what do we think about them? What do we think about those emotions and those feelings and life values and attitudes? So anyways, I realized I'm not the kind of person who sits down and writes every single day a certain amount and follows that direct path. I'm much more of a go with the flow. I used to always love Taoism because I loved the idea of that river that you just ride and you know go with it the day, what does life bring you? And there's this balance that I'm having to create where life brings me 2 months of just chaotic, I want to get up and write every morning 1,500 words written, and the book's ready for the first draft. Obviously not ready, but the book's there. Or do I want to say I'm riding that river, but every day I get in my raft and write for a few minutes? Like, I'm trying to really hard be like, go with the flow, but some things you have to force a little bit. But I have ADHD. It's undiagnosed ADHD. So I know the minute I tell myself, if I say every morning I'm going to get up and I'm going to write, there's this wall and I don't even know how to explain it. But the more I want to do something and I tell myself to do something, that wall, like it's this barrier stopping me. And anyone who has the ADHD will understand that. And I've had a lot of people, well, should you try some, try some medication? But no, not for me. I don't want to. My life is very chaotic and hectic, but I do love it. I love it. And, if I have to serve so that I can keep on the path I am, whatever, that's fine. I've got plenty of beauty in my life. Look at that. Right? I agree that. It smells good. It's like a dusty rose, like antique rose looking thing. I like it. I also have red roses. I have a chaos garden. I have creative stuff all around me that I'm crocheting and sewing, and all of that is a fine way to pass a day. I don't have to write every single day, but I do want to write more. I want the books to be finished, and for the books to be finished, I have to write. Yeah. I thought that I could just like point the camera and just type, and then I could post that regularly. I don't know. I'm still thinking through, I want to use YouTube more. I love talking. I'm a chatty Cathy. And my husband doesn't necessarily love listening to it all the time. So having that outlet here feels really like a positive thing. I've been putting YouTube off for a really long time because I used to kind of have this like, I need to look right. I need to do it right. I need to show up and look at the camera lens so it looks like I'm looking at you correctly, and I'm really not great at that. So I'm better at just off the cuff chatting. And the thing is, some people might like that. So if you're here, you're probably one of those people who might like that. And I'm glad you're here, and I want to talk to you. Yeah, so today I don't really have anything to say, but I want to show up. I want to show up here. I want to show up in Scrivener to write, and in Chroma, in more chats. Yeah, that's about all I got. I don't even know what I said here, but I did show up this morning, so I almost could do this every single morning. Wait for my coffee to get cooled down, and maybe even have a little more specific thing that I'm going to share. But did I make this YouTube video to avoid sitting down to write? Probably. And that's not good. But maybe if I make myself make a YouTube video every morning, I'll avoid that by writing. Overthinking it. That's a great plan.